Thank you for clicking on our first family video about our new building-wide literacy focus. This year, Monticello students will learn 6 strategies to help them grow as readers. These strategies are proven to help them think more deeply about what they read and remember it long after they have closed the book. Your student will focus on one strategy each month. They will learn to apply this strategy to all different subject areas and types of text. They will be able to use this strategy in the future in high school and even as adults. The first strategy is read around the text, or RATT. This strategy gives students a format for previewing a text and creating a framework for when they read the text. Think about it like this. We want students to be able to form pictures about what they are reading in their head as they read. It is very difficult to hold that picture on the walls of their memory if they do not have a frame to hold it there. Reading around the text helps them create a frame so as the picture develops, it stays in its place. The RATT strategy has 6 main steps. It works with any piece of text that a reader might encounter, but it is especially useful when reading informational or nonfiction text. To help your student with each of these steps, simply focus on 6 main areas and ask the following questions as you go. Pictures go in box 1. So let's choose a picture from this story. What ideas are being presented in this picture?
I think it's someone important.
Okay. Why don't you write that down in the box? Why do you think that the author might choose this picture? What do you think it might have to do with this text?
The story might be about the person
Okay.
in the picture.
Okay. You want to write something about that down too? Okay, let's go to box 2. Box 2 is captions. Okay, do you see a caption that goes with this picture?
Here somewhere? One of these?
Yeah, how come you think that might be the caption?
Because they're right by the picture.
Okay, great. So what does this caption say?
It says, analyze visuals. What symbols do you notice in this painting?
Okay. So what symbols do you notice in the painting?
I noticed, of course, the 2 people.
So how does this caption cause you to think differently about the picture?
It made me kind of think of what kind of time period it was or where it was.
So captions can help us think kind of deeper about a picture if we take time to read them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next box has to do with maps, charts,
And
graphs, or really anything in a box that's outside of the normal text, okay?
Here's one maybe.
Okay. So what are you seeing here?
Here it says the yellow color is the free states, and then the green is the slave states. So
Okay.
yeah.
So why don't you write down in your box some of the features that some of the details it's telling you. Why do you think the author would choose to put this alongside the text?
Maybe in the text it's talking about where the main character is. Do we start at the beginning?
Sure.
Well, up here it says Harriet Tubman, so she used to be a slave. Yeah, she used to be a slave, and then she started helping people get out of the slave states.
Okay. So you're connecting it to the other things you've already seen.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so if we look at this, we look at the main idea that's coming out of this, what do we have?
It's about Harriet Tubman.
Great. How do these subheadings help you as a reader?
It helps me on what I'm going to read next, or yeah.
Could give you clues
Yeah,
about what might be coming,
Yeah,
right?
it's helped me, yeah.
Okay, great. So we're just going to read the first sentence. Okay. What main ideas could you get from just that one sentence?
It's in the South.
Okay, let's write that down. Let's read the last sentence, the very last sentence of that paragraph. What other ideas could you add to your list here that might be true of this story?
I guess someone's wanted.
Okay.
I guess to say someone's
Sure.
a slave runner is wanted.
Okay. Read the 2 questions that you have from earlier.
What questions have you already written down?
Are these characters slaves from the 1800s?
Okay. And what other questions might you have, just from looking at all these other pieces before reading?
Where is this story going to begin in Harriet Tubman's life?
Okay. So last question, what do you see so far that might connect to other classes or other areas of your life?
Just everyone, a lot of people today, are not slaves because of her and many other people.
Okay.
Reading around the text helps students make predictions about what they will read and develop a purpose for reading that will help keep them focused as they go. By talking to your students about these 6 steps, you are encouraging them to develop good pre-reading habits that will help them to become better readers. Thank you for helping us inspire kids to succeed.